Alright guys, back on the James. It's early March. You would think it could be some pre-spawn. They're definitely fattening up, but it's only 40 degrees out. First day of daylight savings. So really you would hope it'd be a little warmer, but literally a high of like 42, I think. So we're out here, it's about 11 o'clock. I think it's really like 10, actually. What time is it? It is 11 o'clock, time's kind of moving fast. So tide's coming out, water temps around 48. Gonna see if we can't get on some fish. I feel like we actually have pretty good conditions to catch them, potentially, at least from a tide water standpoint. Overcast. I usually throw nothing with a jerkbait in this little area, but I want to try this hybrid hunter, kind of the big one, crawl color. Not sure if it's really ready for it or not yet, but there's kind of this drop off here. I'm gonna see if maybe some fish are a little more aggressive. There he is. Right on top of that rock pile. Not a bad one, nothing special, but chunky little one. Gets us on the board. Look, if you throw it a rock enough times, eventually he'll bite it. He inhaled it too. So 1 1/4 or so probably. Small chunky one. The spot keeps producing. Same kind of shad colored jerk bait. What's been working lately is usually I throw it to the backside, but throwing over it and kind of bringing it, it's like they're hitting right on top of it. So I'm gonna keep working that spot for a couple more casts. I might throw a crankbait at it too and see what happens. That's a giant. That absolutely smoked it. That's a big fish. That's not huge, but it's a good one. He swallowed it whole too. Let's go. They're eating this thing today, guys. Not pecking at the back hook. They got all 3 of them. It's a nice fish. Ooh. It's a solid chunky one there. If I can get him. Calm down. A little more active. That's a nice 2-pounder right there. Kind of got that yellow color. Starting to fatten up a little bit. It's a good sign. Let's see if we can't get us another one. Today's paying off. I thought we might be able to get some. I mean, the conditions are seemingly not amazing, but the wind is not too bad, which gives us some time to sit on these spots, which has produced kind of some bites rather than being pushed off of them and having to fish them fast. Alright, so I went ahead and retied. You gotta be careful fishing kind of like this. There's tons of rocks. It even roughs the lip up and the line kind of hits the lip, plus fight the fish. So I'm not using super heavy line, even though for jerk baits I think it's just 14. Sometimes I use 12, and I know that's kind of heavy for some people probably for a jerk bait, but the James is not a deep and clear like lake. It's kind of murky. Water like is clear for the James today, which is great, but if you fish in a lake exclusively, you would not find this water clear. For the next one. All right, so we got 2 off the jetties. Really solid start, nothing special. Best was probably 2, 2 1/4. We probably have 2 fish for maybe 3.5 pounds. So definitely looking to find some better ones. I'm gonna ride down the river a little bit and fish some spots that I don't usually fish this time of year, but there's some more jetties kind of around this corner. I'm usually just kind of cold and don't ride all the way out there, but I think it might be worth a shot. So let's see what we can do. Guys, I really hope this produces a fish. It's absolutely freezing. That ride was absolutely bitter. So I'm gonna pull up. I haven't fished this jetty. I sometimes fish these in the summer with some top water when I'm running banks. And if you can't tell, my lips, I can barely move them, I'm so cold. But I know these fish holding these jetties. The weird thing about it is some of these are shallower on some more flat areas, so I don't know them as well. So, but we're gonna give it a chance. Oh man. All right guys, we pull back to the spots we fished earlier. I'm gonna try these deeper jetties again, kind of see if they reloaded with a fish or 2. Oh man. Temperature's 39 right now, midday. I think it's about as high as it's gonna get. Wind is pretty calm, but still the little bit of wind we have is absolutely makes it even colder than it should be. There's one. Pulling. I mean, it's a good fish. I don't think it's a giant, but it is. You can hear it. You can hear it moving, can't you? Man, he's fighting. I mean, that's a damn nice one, to be honest. That's why you keep doing it, guys. That's why you keep grinding. Oh my goodness, that's a nice one. He absolutely inhaled it. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I'll get a weight on this one. This one's pretty nice. That's a pretty fish right there. That's good. Let's go. It's not like a feeding frenzy or anything out here today. It's like we're picking. I got cheese that's falling out of my bag. I mean, that tells me what I eat. What the hell? 3.65. It's a solid fish. It's a really nice one. Gonna go ahead and let it go and maybe get right back in that same spot. See if we can't get us one. All right guys, so the rain's picked up a little bit. It's still not bad, but it's coming down enough to annoy you. Made a ride out to the barge pit. Water is being warmed by the power plant today, so we might have some luck. Water is about 55 right now. I think it'll get hotter the further we go back, but I'm gonna try this creek out. I don't have much success this time of year in here. It's not really any grass, but water's down and it should have some shad in it. I saw some in here last time I was in here, so let's see if we can find a fish. Some battery issues right now. I'm not sure if it's really cold. I don't know if just the batteries just aren't working or it's wet. I don't know. was like draining the battery in like 2 minutes. A little muddy right here. All right, guys, we're calling it a day. Finished with 3, fished for about, I guess, close to 5 hours. Started off pretty decent, caught a couple good ones. Best one being 3.65, so not a bad day. As soon as the rain started, it really kind of just screwed everything up. I don't know if we were gonna have a great day or not, but the rain, we didn't get even a sniff after that. As I stated earlier, about 40 degrees, rainy, pretty chilly. So I'm gonna put the boat on the trailer and call it a day. Appreciate you watching.